Hello everyone, in this video let's discuss how to handle dynamic dropdown in Playwright. Earlier we discussed Playwright selectOption method to handle the basic select dropdown in Playwright. The selectOption method throws an error if the target element is not a select element. In this video let's see how to handle dynamic dropdown or select an option when the select option is not available, with couple of examples including Bootstrap and Angular. For the Bootstrap example, visit autoprec.com/selenium and dropdown 4. Here you will see country dropdown. Let's select India from this country dropdown. So basically you have to click on this dropdown first. So if you will inspect, you can see inside div Bootstrap select there is a button, and we have to click on this button to open the drop down. And once you will open the drop down, you need to select the country. If you will inspect India here, you can see all countries are inside li, and this li is inside ul. So we can locate first this ul and then li. Inside li anchor tag, and inside a there is span, and then the country is India. So first visit this URL, await page.goto, and then click on this drop down, which is a button. So button with class dropdown dash toggle, dropdown dash toggle unique. So await page.locator, the selector, and click to open the drop down. Now after opening the drop down, this India is inside li, then span. So parent of li is ul with drop down menu class, unique. So await page.locator, parent of li, then we have to locate the li. So this will locate all the li. Now from all this li, we need one with country India. So we can filter it using hash text, and if you will use hash text, it will look for inner text. So we can ignore this span, and anchor tag, use filter to filter for India, curly brackets, hash text colon India. So this will filter for India. Now use click. Let's execute and see. So we found the drop down, it clicked on it, and here you can see violation because hash text matches the containing text. So it is looking for India as well as British Indian Ocean, because in Indian there is India. So that's why we are getting multiple elements. So to resolve this, you can use regular expression, remove this single quote and replace it with /, and use caret symbol for starts with and dollar symbol for ends with. Let's check again. So drop down is selected, and you can see at the bottom India is highlighted, and now India is selected. Now let's try this technique on Angular Dropdown as well. You can install the Angular application on your local, this one, by following steps in Cypress. In installation section, look for Cypress practice application, and you can follow steps here. In Cypress practice application, install ngx admin Angular application. You can also view it online, so search for ngx admin, open this GitHub. Here click on demo. So here is the demo application, and from here you will see a drop down in the header. So click on this drop down and let's select corporate from this. Now if you will inspect this, you can see tag is NB select, and there is a button inside NB select to open this drop down. And if you will select corporate, you can see there is NB option inside UL. So parent of NB option is UL. So copy your existing code, remove this only, country drop down with Angular Dropdown, copy this URL, replace this. Now first look for drop down selector, which is a button inside NB select. So NB select button. So there are 7 drop down. So let's look for parent. This is inside header. So div dot header container. Now this is unique. So click on button to open the drop down. Then we have UL with option list, UL dot option list, copy it, replace here. Then instead of li we have NB dash option here. So NB dash option, and here we are looking for corporate. Save and execute. So it is redirecting somewhere else, so you need to select this theme first. So if you will select any theme, you will reach to the application. So to select the theme, inspect, this is image with this alt text, image alt equal to this, await page dot locator, your locator, and click on it. You can use this URL to avoid redirect. Execute again. So we are on theme page. We clicked on theme. Now we can see the drop down highlighted. and you can see corporate is highlighted with red dot. Let's click on it. You can see corporate is selected. So this is how we can handle dynamic dropdown with custom scripts. In your application, you may want to combine this locator if elements are listed without locating it, and you can replace this filter with locator option. If you are not able to automate, you can also share an online URL, and we can see how your example is different from the example we discussed in this video. Thank you for watching this video.